Hot take time. I'm just going to be the one to say it. I think personal reward CVC is a complete and utter scam. And here's why. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So why have I woken up and chosen violence aimed at CVC today? Well, kind of simple. We did a live stream earlier, we kind of hung out, had some fun, did all sorts of cool content, some live arena, all of the good stuff. But the whole time we were doing it, I was slowly watching this sort of, I don't know, kind of like a tug of war go back and forth between us and the enemy clan. And it got me thinking, is this really worth the resources that we actually have to put into it? So let's kind of look at what it takes. Guys, before we go ahead, just letting you know there's a new player promo link. It's going to be waiting for you in the pinned comment and description of this video. It's going to get you off to a solid head start in Raid with a free legendary and 3 free epics as you level up your account. Here's what you need to do. You'll want to log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall the game. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email address. Launch Raid, complete your tutorial, go to your inbox and claim your first free champion. This is a good one, you don't want to miss it. So here we are, Personal CVC. It's the monthly event designed to just drain you of all of your resources, or at least it's the time that you're supposed to use everything that you've got saved up. And this is why I think that CVC is really interesting, because it's not actually just an event. There's kind of like a whole culture that goes with it. When asking for any advice in this game about what shall I do, when shall I do it, like 99% of people will say to you, nah, just do it during CVC because, you know, you want all the points for personal CVC. So yeah, there is this kind of weird side of it where we are almost indoctrinated to believe that the only time we should ever do anything is during CVC, which makes sense because I always say the only time you should ever do anything is during a fusion. And considering today we've got both a fusion and personal CVC on, I thought we'd make a bit of a comparison, and in doing so, I think CVC is turning out to just not be worth our time. Let's consider a fusion. Your final reward is going to be a legendary. Very nice. We like anything in this game that's a guarantee. What's it going to cost us? Probably like 7 to 10 sacred shards, around 50 to 80 ancient shards. Let's say 4,000 to 6,000 energy, probably 1,000 gems as a backup if you're going to need them. Probably maybe 30 to 40 million silver, depending on what's going on. All of the brews that you've got on your account, you know, it might take about 200 of each maximum. So that's actually quite expensive. A fusion is going to drain you of a lot of resources, but then so is CVC. So let's look at what the final reward for CVC is. I'm currently in tier 6. I don't know if it goes higher than that, but let's just assume it's the highest for the moment. Our clan would need to get 5.4 million points. It's a lot. And as a result of that, we'd get a legendary book, some clan gold, 3 void shards, and a couple of random bits of gear. I don't really think that's actually a viable reward for that level of effort. So what's it going to cost us to actually get to that point? The only way we can really know this is if we look at personal rewards. It's personal CVC. Here's where I find things get a little bit less positive. I'm in tier 4, you can go up to tier 6, at least from what I can see. I would need to reach 300,000 points, or if I was in this one up here, I would need to reach 400,000 points. Now, I'm obviously going to get these rewards on top of the clan rewards. However, that's only if we win. Let's think about what it's going to cost me to actually get there. 300,000 points doing, you know, all of these things that we get here. Let's just look at shards and books, because that's what you're kind of going to need to help you through fusions. If you're lucky enough to pull a legendary champion, you're going to get 10,000. So you'd need to pull 30 legendaries if you just wanted to do it on legendaries alone. That would be like 1,000 sacred shards or something crazy like that. Legendary champion book, 3,000 a pop. So we'd need a hell of a lot of those too, basically 1,000. Obviously, everything you do adds up, but it's going to cost you so much energy, probably similar to half a fusion. You know, we're going to have days of doing events. All of a sudden, the cost to do a fusion and the cost to do personal reward CVC are starting to kind of like rival each other. And that to me is weird when you really think of what these competitive rewards are. If we win, we get 125 gilded medallions, which is a 36% chance of even getting an epic relic, 4% of a legendary, and 0.05 of a mythical. We're basically getting a rare relic. Man, if this was any other event and someone said, oh, I don't know what to do with my resources, should I go for this? I would laugh and say, absolutely not. These rewards are terrible. So what I'm trying to say in this video is what would be really great. We've got two options here. We either sort the rewards out because they are pretty weak. Like in fact, they're terribly weak. Or we have to kind of slightly shift our mindset on the culture of CVC. I no longer think it is the be all and end all. Now, it is a team effort. You know, there are conditions to being in certain clans. You have to put down a certain amount of personal CVC points. I totally get that. I think even that should be revised because what actually is the point? Like, do I really want to spend 4,000 energy on doing stuff and then maybe I might not even get it back? Because let's not forget, you only get these rewards if you actually win. So when you think about it, you could throw 3,000 energy, 10 shards and books and all of that good stuff, all of your saved resources at CVC, but what you might actually get out of it at the end is 2 void shards, 1 legendary book, and, well, a bit of clan gold. It's just not worth it anymore. I think we all need to move away from obsessing over CVC, and I think we just need to play during fusions, because when else are you going to get a guarantee in this game? Maybe, like me, you don't really like this current fusion. He doesn't really interest me. I'm not saying he's bad. He's actually brilliant. I just don't need him. I'd rather spend all of my time and effort on a guarantee than a 50% chance at a maybe. It's always something to consider. Efficient play is what will ultimately make you have a better and happier time and experience playing this game. So yes, I'm on rant mode this week. I apologize for all the think pieces and not quite so much gameplay, but some good stuff's in the work. It's going to be coming out over the next couple of weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let me know how you feel about CVC in the comments below. I think my mind has finally changed and I just can't really be bothered with it anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.